Hello student, myself Melissa Ankla, and in our subject structure analysis part 1. In today's session we solve the example of analysis of frame, and this is our last example. And in this example we now solve the example of frame which is subjected to UDL load. Okay, now example of frame. First of all, read the given data properly, draw the SF and BM diagram for the given frame. Okay, and to draw SF and BM diagram, first of all we find out support reaction. So mention here, first step is support reaction. Okay, support reaction. Now support reaction is always find out with respect to any reference point. Suppose here I take support A, so mention here taking moment about A. Okay, right here taking moment about A point, and simply compare anti-clockwise moment with clockwise moment. Here I assume that my support reaction VD is in upward direction. Okay, now VD with respect to A point rotate anti-clockwise. Moment will induce due to force into perpendicular distance. VD vertical load and horizontal distance is equal to 4 meters. So write down on left hand side VD into distance 4. Clear? Now on member CD, one horizontal load is given and this load is rotate in anti-clockwise direction with respect to this A point. Load is given at center point, that means this distance is 2.5, this distance is 2.5. 30 into distance 2.5 and inducing moment is our anti-clockwise. So write on anti-clockwise side. Okay, 30 into 2.5. Then member BC subjected to UDL load, and this UDL load is rotate clockwise direction with respect to this A point. Okay, and distance is given 4 meter. Moment of UDL is equal to load into distance and distance by 2. So right here 40 into 4 and 4 by 2. Load into distance and distance by 2. Now my answer of this VD we find is equal to 61.25 kilonewton. Okay, now next we find out support reaction VA. Mention here support reaction VA is equal to total vertical load minus VD. Now total vertical load in this given frame is equal to only UDL. This horizontal load 30 is equal to our horizontal load, and what is the load of UDL? Load into distance. Okay, so right here 40 into 4 and VD is equal to 61.25. Okay, after solving this my answer of this VA is equal to 98.75 kilonewton, and that is in up direction. Here we balance our first equilibrium condition, that is sigma V is equal to 0. Now second we balance sigma H, so write down sigma H is equal to 0. Okay, here A we find out 98.75 and VD we find out 61.25. Okay, now axial load 30, horizontal load is given on left direction. So support A, hinge support HA, balance this 30 kilonewton load in right direction. This one is a right side and this one is our left side. Okay, now apply this 30 kilonewton load on right hand side. Now my given frame is balanced by externally horizontal and externally vertical. Now it's turned to balance internal member. Okay, and this we done by free body diagram. Okay, so next step, draw the free body diagram. Okay, and free body diagram, first of all mention here this one is our FBD, that means free body diagram. Okay, one by one give the notation. A point, this one is our B point, C point. Okay, then C, and this is our D point. Okay, now one by one force is given here, 30 kilonewton is given. Then BC member subjected to UDL load. Okay, and this UDL load is equal to 40 kilonewton per meter and distance is given 4 meter Here this distance is given 2.5, this distance is given 2.5, then this is 5 meter. Okay, now one by one mention the support reaction that we find out. Here we find out our support reaction 30, and my first reaction is equal to 98.75, and VD we find out 61.25. okay, now one by one we balance. Here we also mention bending moment, because after balancing the member horizontal and vertical we balance moment. Okay, bending moment. Okay, now one by one, first we balance member AB because we select one point. Okay, here I take one point A. Now one by one, 98.75 is in up direction, so at B balance by 98.75 in down direction. Now my member AB is balanced by vertical force. 30 is act in right direction, so here I mention this 30 in left. Okay, look at this member AB is balanced by horizontal and vertical. Clear? Now next turn is for member BC. 98.75 in down direction, so next 98.75 in up direction. Okay, and this 30 kilonewton act in left direction, so here I mention this 30 in right direction. Now my joint is also balanced. Turn for C joint. This load is act, actual force is act in right direction, so here I mention this will act in left direction. And 98.75 in up direction, 40 into 4, 160 act in down direction. 160 minus this 98.75, answer is equal to 61.25. Summation of these two force is equal to 160. 160 force act up and 160 force act in down direction. Ultimate our condition sigma V is equal to 0. That means my BC member is also balanced. Now turn for CD member. Here C joint, 30 force act in left direction, so indicate here 30 force in right. 61.25 act in up direction, so mention here 61.25 act in down direction. Okay, now this 30 is act in right direction. In frame already 30 load is given in left direction, that means my answer is verified. My frame is balanced, and this 61.25 act in down direction, and we already find out 61.25 in upward direction. Again my vertical reaction is also balanced. Okay, here we complete the process to find out horizontal and vertical reaction and also balancing the horizontal and vertical reaction. Now turn for bending moment. Now pay your attention here. Okay, bending moment, here I make a heading of bending moment, CD. Suppose here I take the notation E. Now one by one mention the all point of bending moment. MA, my second point is equal to MB, then my third point is equal to MC. Okay, then MC and ME. Okay, and last point is equal to my MD. Now one by one, moment at A, that means hinge support, that is always 0. Blindly write down 0. Next 30 into 5, this moment is inducing moment is anti-clockwise, so minus 30 into 5 is equal to minus 150 kilonewton into meter, and this anti-clockwise moment is balanced by clockwise. Here I write down directly. Okay, this anti-clockwise moment balanced by clockwise. Okay, now also write down the sign convention: clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, plus, minus, minus, plus. Okay, this one is our left side and this one is our right side. This diagram is coming from hogging and sagging. Okay, or deflection of simply supported beam and our cantilever beam. Next, anti-clockwise, this moment is our clockwise, and this clockwise moment is balanced by anti-clockwise here. Okay, 150. Clear? Okay, inducing moment is anti-clockwise and it is balanced by clockwise, and here this clockwise moment is balanced by anti-clockwise. Now turn to find out moment at C one by one. At moment at C, left hand side 3 load inducing moment. First is our moment is given, point load is also induced moment, and this UDL is also induced moment. Now one by one, clockwise is take positive and anti-clockwise take minus for calculation only. Then sign convention give with respect to left and right. Okay, here anti-clockwise minus, so write down minus 150. This support reaction moment induced is clockwise, so take plus 98.75 into distance given 4 meter, and this UDL induced moment clockwise with respect to this C point and anti-clockwise, and this is minus, and moment is equal to 40 into 4 and 4 by 2. Okay, and my answer of this moment is equal to minus 75. Okay, minus 75 kilonewton into meter. Now 75 means this C point and this is right side. Okay, and right side, if our answer is negative, what is the sign? That is clockwise. So mention here moment at C is equal to 75 and clockwise direction. Okay, now this moment is clockwise and here it is balanced by anti-clockwise sign. Now verify this sign, it is right or wrong. This 30 rotate clockwise within this frame. 30 into 2.5 is equal to 75. That means inducing moment is here clockwise and balanced by anti-clockwise. That means here we balance our bending moment correct. Okay, now what is moment at E? Moment at E, that means at that point our moment at E is equal to 0. Okay, because here load is given and line of action is same point, so moment is 0. And again here moment at D is equal to 0 because here roller support is given, moment at D is equal to 0. Now we draw our SF diagram because here axial force diagram is not mentioned, only BM and SF. First diagram is my SF diagram. Okay, first of all write down here SFD and SF diagram. Okay, sign convention I note upward, downward, plus, minus, plus. Okay, and left side and right side. Now one by one give the notation here. First point is our A point, second point is our B point, this one is our C point, and this is our last point D, and here is our E point. Okay, now one by one at A point. Okay, at this point look at this support reaction from inside the frame. Here from this support reaction is act in down direction, and this is the left side of frame, left side downward. That means look at this sign minus, and load is subjected to point load, and SF diagram of point load is it is in box. Okay, so inside the frame we draw this diagram inside the frame. Okay, and this value is 30. Next at B point support reaction is given upward, but this one is left side and this is right side, and right side upward is equal to minus. Again our diagram B is inside and overall diagram is minus, and here is value 30. Clear? Okay, AB member subjected to point load, and diagram of this point load it is in form of box. Now at B point look at this. At B point support reaction is 98.75. Okay, and this is upward direction left hand side, so 98.75 minus 40 into 4, that means minus 160. 98.75 minus 160 is equal to 61.25, and that is also minus. Okay, so mention here this point is 61.25. Clear? Next from this point, this is our left side and left side upward. Left side upward means positive. Okay, and this 30 value, and right side downward again positive, this is also 30, and here point load is given. That means our SF diagram it is in form of box. Now this BC member subjected to point of zero shear, this point is known as point of zero shear. Okay, that means is this here this point we get maximum bending moment. And to find out this maximum bending moment, first we find out distance. Suppose I take this is x and this distance I take 4 minus x. Simply we take a ratio, x with respect to 98.75 and 4 minus x with respect to 61.25. Okay, take a ratio, x, okay, x 98.75 is equal to, second is equal to 4 minus x, okay, second 4 minus x divided by 61.25. Okay, now we find out our distance x, and this distance x is equal to 2.47 meter. Okay, next we find out moment at x. So mention here moment at x is equal to, first moment is given this anti-clockwise moment, so write here minus 150. Second is clockwise moment, so plus 98.75 into 2.47, and UDL is rotated anti-clockwise, so write down UDL load is equal to 40 into 2.47 square by 2, and my answer of this moment at x is equal to minus 28.10 kilonewton into meter. Now here I draw the diagram of BM. So first of all make a point here, A point, this one is our B point, this is our C point, and this is our D point. This diagram is our bending moment diagram. Now one by one, moment at A is equal to 0, moment at B we get right side clockwise, that is minus, so this diagram is minus, mention this point is our 150, okay, and at B point we get anti-clockwise moment, that is left hand side anti-clockwise, again minus point here, and at this point we get negative moment 28.10, that means somewhere here, and at C point our moment is right side clockwise is equal to minus, mark the point here, okay. Now BC member subjected to UDL load, that means BM diagram of this UDL is in form of curve, okay, simply joint here, it is in form of curve. Complete this diagram, okay. This point is our 150, here is our 75, and this point we find out moment 28.1, and this diagram is minus. Now next at this point moment is given, again left side anti-clockwise minus, this point is our 75 and minus, okay. Now here our bending moment diagram for this given frame is complete, and our chapter is also complete here. Next session we start with our new chapter. Just now we stop here, okay.